Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Eric and welcome back to some 2 Point Museum. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. Now we are going back here to the Wailing Lodge to continue in our supernatural explorations and stuff. So we're working on our first and second star here. Then we'll go back and do the aquarium to the second star. But we're going to go ahead and get 2 stars here before we move on. Alright, so upgrade item, view item. We need to upgrade something. So upgrade
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Harrison Wolf broadcasting from between the cracks of the couch of society.
Alright.
Only on 2 Point
Let's go ahead and
Radio.
fast forward here.
Today I've got some tips for lying low and blending in. Why don't you make yourself scarce during this next song?
Alright, we got us a new here. Let's see what we got. Hey, we got a plebeian. Okay. Alright, so let's send it to inventory. We're going to have to... Alright, let's go ahead and copy this room.
Expedition team returning from Netherworld.
Let's go ahead and put that room here. Alright, now let's get our plebeian out. And we'll see what they want in here. Alright, now. They won't know music, so we need to get rid of this.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist.
And then let's go ahead and
that doesn't mean they are.
let's put an old bookcase in there to make up for the... Well, let's move this right there. And then we'll put the old bookcase in. There we go. Alright, now they seem to be happy here. Let's double check. Alright, buzz bonus is good. Quality, everything looks good. Room decoration is good. Alright, so we got that. Let's go ahead and put in another info stand. Or actually, let's move that one. Let's just move this one over. We're going to move the...
Announcement. The museum's toilet facilities are for paying guests and desperate celebrities. Thank you.
For the living. Alright, we'll get into that in a second. Alright, let's go ahead and get us another donation stand down here. No. Wrong button. Alright, let's go ahead and put that right there. Alright. Okay, so that is all good. It's all good. Alright, so we need to receive a bronze in the county, whatever, a 2-star rating in 2 museums.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms.
Alright, so we need more ticket booths. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go and get a second ticket booth in. Let's go ahead and hire another assistant to do that. Why not? Greedy, no. Robust and nimble works. Alright, so we got them working there. Alright. Display a poltergeist room with a 40 buzz. What is... not a whole lot we can do there. Receive $500 with donations for Industrial 8 Spirits. Now, I do want to check this. No, the Poltergeist. Make sure, yeah, it is Industrial Age, okay. Alright. And then we need to make a seance simulator in the workshop. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Seance simulator.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Alright. We need a... I think we're good on that right now. I'm gonna bath... Probably could use another bathroom, but... Actually, yeah, we'll put a bathroom right here. Go right here. Alright, put the door right there. And then sinks. And a garbage can.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms.
Alright,
But that doesn't mean
let's get
they
that
are.
going. Okay, now we need to do some more expeditions here, so let's start here. Alright, now this one here, we haven't gotten everything yet. Oh, wait, we're in the wrong thing. The other world, there we go. Alright, we have gotten everything here. So let's look where we're at. Now we have this one here. Alright, and we have gotten our spirit, but we haven't got our cursed object, so let's go to set up expedition. We need a supernatural expert. We're going to grab him. We need a janitor with happy thoughts. That takes care of that. We're going to give him an XP. We're going to go detailed, and we're going to let him go.
To our team on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
I don't know that we can do the buzz anymore for these. Let's see, buzz is 20. I can't do much about that.
Now for some of those survival tips I promised. If you're ever in a sticky situation, this move is sure to shake just about anybody. What you want to do is point to the middle distance in a direction of your choosing and shout, "Look, a bear." You see, they're going to start turning, looking around, saying, "Hey, where's this bear?" Meanwhile, you fled the scene. Works every time.
Let's go ahead and get our reward.
The expedition team.
See what we got here. Hey! Alright, let's place
From
that.
the Netherworld. They're alive.
Alright, let's go ahead and put him over here. Alright. Alright, let's see. Buzz bonus. Okay. Your catacomb wall, we just need... Oh, it's actually good. Let's go ahead and put another info stand down. We'll put that right here.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Go ahead and drop another dono in there. Alright, let's go ahead and send out on another expedition. Going back to the same place.
Expedition complete. So, what's in the box?
welcoming in. Let's send to inventory. Alright, let's look at... Alright, let's go ahead and copy this room. We're going to put that one over here. And then we're going to add to it. Alright, and then we're going to move this right there. And then we're going to click on this and edit the room again. We're going to make it bigger.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms.
And
I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
alright, so we're going to move this one. Oh no, I didn't want to do the room. Alright, where's the... I want the poltergeist. No. Alright, you. Poltergeist. Pick up. There we go. We're going to put him in here. And we're going to put another bed. So, industrial age. We're going to put another antique chair in here. And we're going to put another bed right there. And we're going to put our other plebeian in here. Alright, now.
Guests lingering by the exit should make the jump and get on with their lives.
Alright, they won't have any... No music. This one wants music. Alright, so... let's move her back. And let's put a music thing in here. Alright.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist
There we
rooms.
go.
But that doesn't mean they are.
No music. Okay. Alright, now this one. Have any music.
If you haven't enjoyed your visit, please don't mention us to your friends.
There, now we can put the music
They
in.
say madness is doing the same
Maybe.
thing again and again and expecting different results. But did you really expect different results? Stay safe, stay sane, stay the course. Vote WinSog. Some things never change.
They want music. They want an antique chair, and they don't want to share. Okay, so we don't need this. Let's move this over to here. And then put the music in here.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Alright, let's see. Antique chair. No music. So can we move this one now? Into here. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, we need to put down our seance thing. What, that thing's big. And let's go ahead and put us a donation stand here. Let's go ahead and decorate. Supernatural. Let's put a candle here. Let's put
Guests are reminded to
poster.
act like you're reading. No one likes an idiot.
Stack of books. Catacomb wall. And spooky portrait. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, now we've got to
Spirits
turn
aren't
profit,
dissatisfied with their
unlock
poltergeist
paranormal
rooms.
detection
I'm
agency.
sure they'll be reasonable.
Okay, let's go to our map here. What is this? Alright, let's open that up. Alright, let's go ahead, go back to this one, because we still need, to finish that. So let's set up, and let's get our expert and our happy thoughts, and we'll go detailed, start.
Exhaustive expeditions may be
Alright, so
exhausting.
now we just need to go so many days without them breaking out. Alright, attach. And we got 1 star here. Continue.
You're back on 2 Point Radio with the news that next week's episode of Strange, Isn't It? Will feature the county's supernatural museum, where spirits from the netherworld visit comfortably in period-appropriate hotel rooms. Apparently, the episode will focus on soft furnishings and the evolution of room service. Okay then. I must say, while the few episodes I finished weren't, what's the word, good, they were, admittedly, very strange.
Alright. Okay, so we need a spirit key. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a spirit key. Start project. We need a spirit key. Start. Alright, let's go ahead and get another janitor in.
Guests found explaining things will be made honorary staff. That's
Oh,
a
I don't
warning.
want that one. Alright, we'll hire him. We'll train him for
Spirits are
train.
dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
We'll just fight him this way. Janitors. Alright, you need to train for workshop. Alright, so we need to make a spirit key. Alright, so now we can do this. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. We're going to go back to this one here. We're going to set up. Actually, let's go ahead and get the spirit key one done. Alright, so we need a spirit key. Which isn't quite done yet. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and set up an expedition for this one again while we're waiting. Let's try to get another
Say
piece of that.
farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back. It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Send to inventory.
Harrison
Right
Wolf
now.
on 2 Point Radio.
we need an-
Welcome back.
Let's go ahead and
That
send that
first
one out
trip.
again. Yep.
Routine is for
We're
when
gonna
it's
go ahead and
already too
build us
late.
an analysis
But
room.
what about avoiding trouble? Well, how about using the shadows? A cloak of darkness has shielded many from harm and sun irritation. So stick to the
This one has to
shadows,
be 4 by
move at
4 or
night,
something.
and if necessary, take an umbrella or sun hat.
The expedition team are back from the Netherworld. They're alive.
Oh, come on.
Expedition complete. Fetch the crowbar. Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
Let's try it over here. Work. Let's go ahead and do that. let's go ahead and put this in here.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll...
Alright.
be reasonable.
Got that one going. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and do our spirit key one. Start expedition. Need a supernatural with him. Need a security guard. Ooh, we need to hire another security guard. Alright, let's go into here. Let's hire another security guard. Yep. Nimble, dry-mouthed, goody delicate. Alright, I guess we'll go with dry-mouth. Alright. Now we can start our expedition here. Alright, supernatural. We need to put our spirit key in. Alright, supernatural, security guard, assistant, janitor. Okay, got rid of that. Can't deal with the injury, but we did get rid of the missing in action, so we'll just have an injured. So let's go ahead and get that one going.
Guests should listen when I'm talking.
And let's go ahead and start another spirit key. So we'll have it.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their
Alright, now we don't
poltergeist
have
room.
any food here,
But
so
that
let's go
doesn't mean
ahead
they are.
and get in some, let's get us a cheesy gubbins.
Attention, the expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Drink and a potation. Let's go ahead and put us.
Announcement. Analysis
Let's put a
complete.
drinking fountain
Then
like
anything
right
good?
here, and then let's get us a bin here. Right there. Claim item.
Expedition team returning from Netherworld.
All right. Now we have unlocked another area. Alright, now we are going to go over here and clean some of this out. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of some junk here. Getting rid of all this junk so we have room to put things. Let's go ahead and pause while we're doing this. Now we're going to get rid of all this. Keep the lights. Okay. Get rid of that. Yeah, I don't need all this junk around. It's taking up floor space. Alright, so we've pretty much cleaned this area out. This is a Alright, let's see here. What do we have over here? Alright, this is, we're going to go here. We're going to edit. Alright, so we're going to make this a staff room. So let's go to let's go to rooms, staff room. Okay, let's put our couches in there. Let's put our medical thing there. We'll put another couch. Let's get them a water cooler, a food table. Let's get them a game that you can play. And we'll give them a TV. And let's go ahead and put some vending machine. Let's do that. Let's get some vending machines out. We'll go ahead and put them on this wall here. And this one. And then we'll put a drinking fountain right there. We'll put a garbage can right there. By the drinking fountain, we'll put us a couple of benches out. Alright, and then we need an information stand, or a donation thing. And then we'll need an info stand right there as well. And then we will run with that. Alright, let's go ahead and...
Leads me to my final tip for laying low. Stay moving, like the wind or time. Be the loose orange on the deck of the ship of life. Keep it rolling. Above all else, you've got to trust that you know when it's time to go. See ya.
Announcement. The museum does not offer small talk. That's all.
Alright, let's go to rooms. We're going to set up a security room here.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are. Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go back into here. Let's get our cameras. We'll put one by this door here. Put one over here. Put one there. One there. And one there. Alright, let's hire us a security guard for that. Need one with camera, so perfect. Alright.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Alright, staff XP. Alright, let's go to start expedition. We're gonna go back to this one. I want to get this one finished. So here, happy thoughts. Yep. Detailed XP. Let's start.
Expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go. Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and do a cafeteria. Don't want it that big. The door there. Counter there. Let's put a few tables. I don't want the small tables. I want the big tables. Okay. We need a what? A tray bin. Let's put a garbage can in there. Put 2 garbage cans in there.
Guests should make donations out of the goodness of their hearts.
Alright,
as
and then
well
we
as
need to
anything
hire a
they
staff
share.
here. Let's go ahead and finish that. Let's go ahead and hire us a, yeah. Let's hire, put her in here. And let's click on her, and she is only going to do the cafeteria. So off, 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 and off. And let's go ahead and train her for customer service. Alright.
Spirits are...
Let's hope we get our last thing here. Another plebeian. This is an epic one, but we are going to send it in.
dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Alright. Let's go into our staff here. Let's go to pay review. Let's make all them happy. With that, let's go. Alright, so now we need to find. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so that one's. Let's go back to this one. We still need our last piece of this. I want to get that.
Expedition is leaving now. Expedition team returning from Netherworld.
Yay! Alright, we've completed that.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist.
Alright, now we can
That
go
doesn't mean
to.
they are.
Let's see, where does this one go? Let's see what we got here. We got natural spirits, cursed objects, mountainous plants. I don't want to do that yet. Let's see what this is. We've got that. This. We haven't gotten ghost testing. Alright, let's go ahead and set up. Actually, let's go ahead and unlock this one. That's our Afterlife Academy. What is it? That's an obstruction. Alright. We haven't gotten that. This is. We're done. This one is an obstruction. Alright. Let's go ahead and do. What is it? This is the Afterlife. This is the Nethergate. This is the Cure one. Alright, so this is the one we need to go to. So, set up expedition. We need him, and we need an assistant that is available. Oh, well, we need to. Alright, let's hold off on that.
Staff
Let's go
look like
ahead
they need
and,
some training.
Let's go to staff. Go to assistants.
New to the Crumley non-meat, non-veg, non-taste range,
Let's go. Happy
it's
Thoughts.
Crumley Crumb Pie.
And
A delicious
right
crumble base
into-
packed with sumptuous powdery breadcrumbs and topped with Crumley's patented mix of singed butter, sugar, and flour.
Let's see.
Ensures each mouthful is packed
Let's
with
go to
stodgy
him.
blandness.
Let's go ahead and get him with pilot wings.
So don't settle for crumbs. Have a Crumley Crumb Pie instead. Mmm, just like Mama used to make.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and boost him up on ticket sales. Let's get this one in for speed. And this one for Happy Thoughts. We're going to do some training here. Alright, this security guard, we want him for surveillance. Alright.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Alright, let's go here.
Our collective knowledge has increased.
Let's get a knowledge boost for that. And let's put a decoration boost on that. Okay. Let's see if we can't get another desk in here to make that go faster. Alright. Let's go into our finances here. Hey, it says good value. We'll increase it. We're just going to increase everything here.
Guests found poking the exhibits will be poked by me. Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable. You remain crime-free while security takes a break. It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are. Attention, the expedition team have returned. Good for them.
Alright, let's see what we got. Gentle Alright, we're gonna analyze that one. Let's go ahead and go back to this one.
Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
Alright. We could definitely use another assistant to float. Junk foodie, photographic memory, let's go ahead and train them on customer service. Alright, now we'll just sit back. We'll let this expedition come in and then we will be through with our video for today.
The expedition team are back from the Netherworld. They're alive.
Alright, we got a ghost duster.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms.
Let's go ahead and
I'm
put
sure
this
they'll
in
be
over
reasonable.
here. Should Alright, let's go ahead and decorate. Let's get
Analysis
a ghost
complete.
banner.
Our collective knowledge has increased.
And let's go with a candle. Let's go with a pile of books. Alright.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay? Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Alright. Alright, that's going to be all for today, guys. I do appreciate it. You being here with me today. This is Yark, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. And also, don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, and it helps me and the channel grow, and I do appreciate all the support you've given me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.